Very good evening, my friends. How are you? Hope you guys are doing very well, and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Extreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So I'm actually happy to see that our results are getting back to the old days. Slowly, of course. It's still not the same as before. Usually we are finishing every week with at least between 600 to 1000 pips of profit. But however, last week we have managed to end with at least 200 pips of profit delivered to our clients in the premium group. Now, of course, we have to check the results right here. I'm going to scroll from May 17 and show you all the results from the premium group. As you can see, Monday was really good. As you can see, we have made some good profits. And then on Tuesday, actually, Tuesday was not that good, but also not that bad. I mean, we had some losses and profits here and there. Wednesday was not actually that good, but however, the losses were actually very small, like 13, 14, 13 pips only. I mean, that's pretty much good. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, actually, yeah, Wednesday was really good. Look at that. We have made all these profits, as you can see right in front of you. We closed only 3 signals with small losses, but however, the other signals have made very good and deep profit. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday was somehow not that good, but however, still the losses are very small, like 17 or 7 and 12 pips. And then Friday was really very good, as we can see. We have managed to make some good profits, of course, very tiny and small losses right there, as you can see. So I want to say something that, of course, we always have to compare ourselves with the other signals providers. The other signals providers, they never close the trade with 7 or 0 pips break even. Most of them will actually, of course, let the signal to hit the stop loss. However, we are really doing the best we can to avoid this to happen, and I believe in the end we have managed to end the week with a profit. Of course, I'm not promising anyone profits, but however, I'm promising everyone to do the best we can. We have defined some mistakes, and we have decided that we are going to reduce the number of signals that being sent in the premium group. Usually we are sending between 6 to 7 and sometimes even 8, and in rare times of actually 9 signals a day. That is no more. We decided that from now on we will send only strictly 3 to 4 signals and no more than that. Maybe 5th signal as a bonus one if it was really so good, but however, we are going to stick to 3 to 4 signals. This will be like for avoiding the overtrades, and of course to make sure that we are selecting only the finest signals possible in the market that day. So I believe we are going back on our feet again, and hopefully the results are going to be back as usual, as you have always expected from Extreme Trader. So in the end, if you wish to join Extreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. Alright, so let's now begin with the weekly analysis, and of course, as usual, we will start with the Euro USD. Now, the very first thing we can notice on the Euro USD that the pair has been ranging for the past 3 days on the very same level of the resistance zone on 1.21988. We can see that on the daily chart. Remember, my friends, I'm on the daily chart. The pair has been ranging right here on that resistance. Right now, what I'm expecting from the Euro USD is that the pair is actually going to continue the rise, but however, not right now. We are going to trade right now the pullback. Now, what will going to happen, in my opinion, that on the long run, we are looking actually to start buying the Euro USD. The best level to start buying the Euro USD is going to be on 1.20605. Right when the pair retesting again that previous support level, because right here we are having a support number 1. Not to mention, of course, that this is this trend actually moving in a bullish momentum, and I believe the Euro USD is gonna still be good for the buy, but however, not right now, because the pair right now is actually far away, 120 pips far from our entry for the buy. What does it mean? It means that we're actually most likely going to start shorting the Euro USD right now and hoping for the pair to continue the fall until the take profit level, which is going to be on the hopefully on the midweek analysis video, is going to be the signal for the buy. The pair right now has actually reversed right here on that resistance zone, as you can see. That resistance zone. And as you can see, because we are seeing on the daily chart that the pair has been resisting for 3 days to break out from that level, it has failed. And most likely, since the market has actually closed as a bearish candle on Friday, and not to mention, of course, that this price action usually indicates a bearish reversal. Therefore, and that being said, we are looking to start shorting the pair. Now let's move to the 4-hour time frame. After identifying the direction on the daily chart, let's now move to the 4-hour time frame to identify exactly where we can start selling the Euro USD. Now, on the bigger picture, what we can see right here on the Euro USD, we can see that here we had a support trend line. That support trend line has been broken out from, as we can see with this strong bearish candle, and right here we can see that another green candle has appeared. Now we can expect from the Euro USD to rise a little bit more to retest that broken support trend line, and right after that we can expect from the pair to fall all the way to our target, which is going to be the nearest support to our entry for the short. Of course, we need to check something else, the Fibonacci retracement. If I draw a Fibonacci retracement from this high to this low, we can notice that this level also Fibonacci 50, and as we can see, this was also previously a support, and even these candles representing a previous resistance. All of that tells me that we can start actually shorting the Euro USD right from that level. Therefore, Euro USD should be good for the sell at 1.21988. And for the target actually is going to be the lowest level of the support. But however, just to be more safe and just to make sure that the pair won't reverse just a few pips before reaching our target, I'm going to select it a little bit higher than the actual target that I'm aiming, which means our target will be 120 pips profit, hopefully gonna make it from shorting the Euro USD. So therefore, take profit level on 1.20750. Now for the safe zone. The safe zone, of course, is going to be right here at the peak of the resistance, since we are actually shorting the pair. And if the pair has actually managed to break out from that resistance zone, it most likely means that the pair, or actually, the pair is going to continue the rise and the short is no longer valid. Let's see how many pips is that. 41 pips, which I think really fair enough. Let's make it 45 pips. I think this is even more fair. 46 pips, even better. Let me just draw for you the edge of the safe zone, or the shape of the safe zone, just like that. As long as the pair is inside the safe zone, hopefully we should be good. However, if you see the pair actually exiting the safe zone and actually making a bullish breakout from that level, it means that we are in the red zone and we have to actually start considering closing the trade. So there goes your signal for the Euro USD, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Let's take a look at the Pound USD. Regarding the Pound USD, we can see right here a double top pattern has appeared on the 4-hour time frame. We can notice here a very clear double top pattern has appeared, and this price action right here, this pattern indicates usually a strong bearish reversal. Sorry. So now actually have already drawn here this resistance line on the peak of the resistance right here on 1.41661, and most likely, since the candle has actually closed like this on the 4-hour time frame on Friday night, this candle usually indicates a bullish reversal, but only for pullback, because on the very same level right here we can notice that this level was also a support, which means that we are seeing this price action of this candle on a support level. Indicates that most likely, and again guys, I'm on the 4-hour time frame, on Monday morning we can notice that the pair might actually start the rising for a little bit more, just to hit exactly the peak of that previous resistance right here, and after that it's gonna continue the fall. That being said, Pound USD, if I'm not mistaken, is obviously good for the short right here on 1.41661, and the target. Now for the target, actually guys, let me move to the daily chart and tell you that very similar to the Euro USD, we are actually going to aim the next attempt of the support. As we can see right here, the market has actually created right here a strong resistance zone, which has been recently breaking out from, and the market has created here one single support of that the previous resistance. However, and again, upon the resistance or the pressure from the resistance on 1.41661, the market seems like it's going to reverse and make another pullback to hit the same level of the support. So we are going to make our target on the support number 2 on the same level, which means we are aiming about 155 pips profit. Hopefully we'll make them all from this trade. So the take profit level is going to be 1.40102. That's going to be our target. And of course, for the safe zone, it's going to be ranging till the peak of the resistance, which means the safe zone, actually, that's a lot. That's enough. The safe zone will be ranging exactly for about 51 pips, which is also fair enough. There goes your signal for the pound USD, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Let's now move to the AUD USD. AUD USD is one ugly chart. Let's look at that. I mean, once I see these ups and downs, I mean, I usually avoid trading this market because it's not really my favorite, and usually I think it's just a big yuck because it's just not clear at all. And even though we can see that it's respecting support and resistance on the long run, still I feel like it's just so random because of course the market is moving in this neutral channel and it's not yet decided. But however, let's look at the bigger picture because right now I'm on the 4-hour time frame. Let's move to the daily chart. Yeah, right now on the daily chart, we can see different thing. We can see that the pair has actually been ranging and resisting on the resistance level on 0.77540. And as we can see, the pair has been ranging exactly on that same level. However, and after checking the market, how it moves like that, we can see that this resistance trend line has been respected for several times, and after the last reversal right here on Friday, most likely what will gonna happen is that the market actually might rise make one more attempt and hit the same peak of the resistance right here and right here on 0.775 and 40, and most likely this is exactly where the pair actually gonna continue the fall. In general, AUD USD is going to continue the fall, but however, I want to remind everyone about how this market is right now ranging. And if, guys, we have entered a sell order right here, you have to expect for the market to go a little bit against us. That's, of course, expected with such ugly market like this. So after doing my analysis and after checking that we have right here a strong key resistance level, which has been respected almost every single time. That key resistance level has been respected for many days, even as a support level it has been respected. Therefore, and right after this strong bearish breakout candle, I can expect actually from the AUD USD that it's actually right now reversing on that support trend line, and it's gonna rise all the way right here to 0.77540, and right after that we can start again shorting the pair, and most likely upon the pressure from this trend, most likely the market is actually gonna make the breakout right from here. Let me show you something very interesting. If I draw right here a support trend line like that and a resistance trend line like that, what do we see here? We see that right here, the market is actually reaching the bottleneck of this triangle. It means that actually the market, once it reaches this very narrow area, the price has no place to go. And in my opinion, and after doing some analysis, I believe the AUD USD is actually going to make what we call the price explosion, and the market is, boom, going to fall down. This is actually one of the strategies that we are using for the breakout, and as we can see, it happens so many times. Actually, it happens so often. We can see it right here. Look at that. This is another example like I'm showing to you. This is a free lesson, by the way. We can see that right here, the market has created what very seemingly the same pattern right here we had. And this time the market actually has reached the end of this very narrow area on the triangle, or what we call the bottleneck. And immediately once the market has reached this level, it has no place to go, and what we call the price explosion has appeared, and the market has risen all the way right here. You can do your own analysis on it, and it's happening all the time. That's why I believe most likely this is going to be the best level to start shorting the AUD USD, and please be extra careful when we are trading on the explosions, because the market might strongly go on the other direction if unfortunately the analysis was incorrect. So therefore, AUD USD is good for the short on 0.77538. That's even better. And of course, if that happens, we will aim the previous resistance level exactly right here, because if the price actually has made what we call the explosion, the price explosion is actually going to continue fall all the way to hit the previous resistance level right here, which means we are actually aiming about 88 or 90 pips profit from this signal. Let me just write for you the take profit level, which is gonna be on 0.76641. Now for the safe zone. Now, of course, since we are aiming to trade right here inside the triangle, this triangle, it means that the price, if the market is actually going to be able to reach that level right here, or a breakout from the resistance on 0.77840, most likely it means that the market actually has made the price explosion and the rise is gonna win, which means the safe zone should not be that long. I mean, right here is enough, just till the peak of that resistance level, which means the safe zone is going to be ranging for about 46 pips, which is also very fair. Yeah, we talked a lot about the AUD USD. There goes the signal for the AUD USD, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. USD Cad. The USD Cad actually has went against my prediction. No, actually it was good for the short. Yes, sorry, it was good on my prediction. But however, what I meant is that the USD Cad did not fall as I have expected it to. I was expecting from the USD Cad to actually break out from that support level on 1.20250, but however, instead what we have seen right here, a triple bottom pattern. Usually triple bottom pattern actually indicates a continuation in the bullish reversal. That actually pushes me to say that the USD Cad should be good this week for the buy, but however, not for so long. I am right now on the 4-hour time frame. And what we can expect right here, this price action right here on the daily chart, on the 4-hour time frame, this price action usually indicates a bearish reversal. But again, I'm just expecting a pullback, which means we can expect from the USD Cad to fall for only, like, I think, how many pips? Maybe 20? Exactly, 19 or 20 pips only before the continuation of the rise, which means if we look carefully on the left, we can see that this level was actually a strong key support level. Indicates that most likely we can start buying the pair right from that level. So therefore, buy the USD Cad on 1.20463, which was, as I said before, previously a strong key support level. And if that happens, we are aiming the peak of the resistance right here, exactly right here. Yes, perfect, on 1.21882, which means actually we're aiming about 140 pips profit. Hopefully we'll make them all from buying the USD Cad. 1.21882 is going to be the target. And of course, for the safe zone, I'm going to make it just a little bit below that support level, because if the market is ever going to reach that level, most likely it means that the support, after breaking out from that support level on 1.20175, most likely it means that this pattern was not actually honest with us, and most likely it means that the pair is going to continue the fall. Therefore, that's going to be our safe zone, which is going to be for about 47 pips only. Let me draw for you the edge of the safe zone. Exactly like that. There goes your signal for the USD Cad, and hopefully also it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Let's right now look at the USD JPY, which is actually very clear for the buy, in my opinion. Right now, what we can see right here, that the USD JPY has created what seems like here inverted head and shoulders, and most likely the USD JPY is going to be good for the buy. I have already drawn here my support trend line, and as we can see, the pair has actually reversed right here. Actually, on daily chart, the market has created right here what seems like a strong bullish candle. Right now, after identifying the direction on the daily chart, let's move to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, it's very clear here for me, after seeing this strong bullish breakout candle, that the market actually facing a resistance right here. And again, this candle right here, the red candle, the reversed hammer, usually indicates a reversal or a bearish reversal. That's why I'm expecting from the USD JPY to fall a little bit more down, to hit again that previous resistance level, and after that it's gonna be good for the buy. As simple as that. Therefore, USD JPY is gonna be good for the buy right here on 108.817, and that's gonna happen exactly after about 15 pips only. So let's prepare for the signal. And by the way, if we look carefully, the same level was here, a strong key support level. Very interesting. So we have to prepare for the signal. It's gonna happen very soon. I think once the market open on Friday, on Monday. Sorry, Monday. Who said Friday? Me? Not me. Sorry. Buy for the USDJPY on 108.817. And of course, for the safe zone should be ranging a little bit below that support level, because if the market ever gonna go below that level, it means that this signal is no longer valid. That's gonna be happen exactly about. Let's make it 55 pips. I think this is even better. Exactly right here. So almost 54 pips, which is really fair enough. Exactly right, like that. This is the safe zone. And of course, if the market is going to continue the reversal right here and going to continue the rise, we are aiming the peak of the resistance right here on 109.954. This was the peak of the resistance and also a strong key support level. So we are aiming about 113 pips of profit. Hopefully we will make them. So take profit level 109.954. There goes your signal for the USDJPY, and hopefully also it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. USD-CHF. The USD-CHF has also created right here a strong double bottom pattern, and most likely after seeing the market has created also, actually this is very similar to the USD Cad. The market has ended right here with this price action, which usually indicates a bearish reversal. But again, I'm expecting only a pullback, and the market is going to be good for the buy right here on 0.89655. And if that happens, we're going to be aiming the peak of the resistance on 0.90410. Very similar to the USD Cad, obviously. I mean, they are just like copying each other. So without making this so long story, let me just write for you the levels. This is the key support level where we can start again buying the USD-CHF. And I think it's a little bit lower than that. Yes, exactly right here. So that's going to happen about, 13 pips only. And we're going to start buying the USD-CHF. So therefore, buy the pair on 0.89645. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at the screen and it's far from me and the numbers are just way too small. The peak of the resistance right here, I think we can make it even higher than that. Yeah, 81 pips, that's fair enough. That's very fair for the take profit level, which is going to be on 0.90475. Now for the safe zone. The safe zone, of course, has to be ranging just a little bit below that support level. I'm talking about this support level, by the way. Because if the market is going to ever exceed that level of the support, it means that the pair has no chance to rise again, and most likely it means that the pair is going to continue with the fall. Therefore, the safe zone will be ranging for about 44 pips only, no more. And again, that's, I think, very good and fair enough. There goes your signal for the USD-CHF, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Now let's check the gold. Now the gold has actually continued the rise as I have expected before, guys. I told you that we are having right here a resistance trend line, and most likely the gold won't stop until it reaches the peak of that resistance trend line, and then we will see what we can do with that pair. Now finally we can see clearly what we can do. The pair has actually exceeded from made the breakout from that resistance trend line. And right now, the usual behavior of the market is like this. Usually when the market actually breaks out from the resistance trend line, the normal behavior will be that the market will hit the strongest resistance level. And after that is actually going to continue the fall, retesting that broken resistance trend line to create a new support trend line. And after that is going to continue the rise. This is the normal behavior. That means we are actually looking to start shorting the gold for this week. However, where we can start shorting the gold is going to be exactly right here at 1,894.18. The market or the gold actually still has to rise again for another 125 pips before it's going to be valid for the short. Now someone might say, but Salah, that's so long. Can't we just buy the gold until then? I would say no, don't do that, because most likely the gold actually might reverse right away on Monday morning. Also, with the gold standards, actually 125 is really nothing. I mean, the pair can reach that amount of pips in just 1 hour. So it's not like the other pairs. So therefore, it's different from the other pairs, guys. Gold is different from the other currencies pairs. So therefore, we have to wait for the gold to rise again for another 130 pips before it's going to be valid for the short, which means we can start sell the pair at 1,894.18. Again, please be extra careful, be extra caution when you are shorting the gold, because the bullish momentum is strong, and what we are trading right now is the pullback or the retest of the broken resistance trend line. So we have to be very careful, because there is a chance that the gold actually might even continue the rise and never reverse before hitting 1,954. It's possible to happen. However, what I'm doing right here is just analyzing the market based on my own experience. So of course, it's always possible to be 40. So please, guys, be extra careful. If you are ever planning to enter this trade, please invest a dedicated amount on this deal. Don't tell me that I have wiped my account listening to your advice. Don't ever say that, because if you do, it means that you are never a Forex trader. If you have, I have said that a million times, by the way. If you have, for example, $2,000 of in your trading account, you can invest only $100 on that, on this deal. Make sure that the stop loss will be placed exactly on $100. Meanwhile, the profit is going to be about $300 or $350. Hopefully going to be good profits. So of course, the main secret to be successful in Forex is always the proper money management and ready to be to be ready to lose the trades. If you are just expecting to be always in profitable trades, then of course I'm really advising you to leave this business. It's not yours. So anyway, let me just write for you the levels for the take profit level, which is gonna be, as I said before, we are expecting from the pair to fall all the way to retest that broken support resistance trend line, and that means that this is the level of the previous resistance. Therefore, that's going to be our target, which means our target is going to be 480 pips. Hopefully going to be good profit. Take profit level on 1,845.51. Now for the safe zone. Now, since we are actually aiming to start shorting the gold right on that previous resistance zone, it means that the safe zone has to be ranging above that level. Exactly like that. A little bit more. Yeah, like that. This is the level, because if the market ever gonna reach that level of the resistance or actually break out from the resistance zone, then nothing gonna stop the gold unless it actually hit the peak of the resistance right here, as I said before, on 1,954. Which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 161 pips. Again, that's a lot, and you have to be always prepared for trading gold. Trading gold is, in my opinion, for the serious traders. The beginners might actually lose a couple of times before finally gonna understand this chart or this market. So there goes your signal for the pairs, and I believe it's going to be also a very good week and very profitable, and hopefully we will enjoy making a lot of profits. I'm sorry because last week I failed to make some live trading videos. I just got busy and I was not actually in the mood to record any videos. I barely made the midweek analysis video, to be honest, guys. I'm not in the mood at all. It's not that fun at all, and of course I have to do it because I respect everyone here on my channel, and I respect all my followers, and I hope always to satisfy you guys with this analysis, and hopefully all of us will reach our target to be successful in the Forex business. So in the end, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.